punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, that plays a clean ball.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle, instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. He'll air it out on 3rd. Across the line, he's going to run for it. Shoots away from one. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Get set.
Play action now with Purdy. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. That's good for a gain of 5. Justin Reed with the tackle. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the gun is Purdy. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. First down from the 42.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. Off by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Purdy on the play action. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On third down, Purdy. Should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But two in a row now have slipped away.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
He has it at the 13. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. They'll be led out by the Louisville products. I know those folks are excited for them, as are the folks from Texas Tech and Oregon. Here's Tyler Shuck.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
It's a pick of the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Handoff here for Miller. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
All set to go now from the 35. Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Given 13 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down. From the gun, a gift to Miller. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard. Most. It is Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. Haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them, They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Miller with it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 13-0 lead. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Off the play fake. Purdy. Will get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that gives the 49ers the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Purdy throwing here on first. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Quincy Riley up to make that stop.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he's right near that first down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get wins at that point. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Just 1 yard on the run. That brings up 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll take over here following that punt to end the first. What a hit, and the ball's loose, and the fumble recovery is made. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson, and that brings up 3rd down.
Jair Brown on the coverage.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. On comes Bradley Pinion. Spent his first 4 seasons in the Bay Area to punt it. Escapes a defender. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So here come the 49ers on offense. And they're going to try to break through this defense and put some points up. They're down 14-0. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They get 23 on that one. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
The 49ers, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first. Motioning Jennings left. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
McCaffrey on third down. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that gets him back to within 11.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Off the play action, Chuck. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, second and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
Kamara now on first and 10. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. All right, here we go. Second down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the 38.
Chuck's going to throw here. Screen here for Kamara. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Third and long for him here. Gets everything he has under this one. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away. Forcing fourth down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Has good room at the 35. Down the sideline past the 40. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 40. Chuck now on first down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Kamara running out of the gun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Luke Martin making that play. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Chuck working from the gun. Finds his fullback. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this third down play.
Here we go, set.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care if you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. On play action, here's Shuck. Hits his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Chase Young on the tackle. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
The gun is Purdy.
At the 31-yard line.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Saints and this running back headed back out for a new series. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Chuck now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. To throw. Chuck. Gets it to him on the screen. Open space inside the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Trying to work quickly now.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 49ers.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans.
A gain of 15.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Cougar 19. Go, 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 go.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Get set, get set. Up, 22.
Purdy on first down. He'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. We've set it down from 37.
And the 49er first down.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
37-yard line.
Purdy throwing here on first. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw again, it's Purdy. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Chooses to bring this one out. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. Tackle's made at the 15-yard line. One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report. With not a big window for those halftime speeches, they're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. brought down just inside the 25. Head coach Kellen Moore readying his Saints for their next series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Ready! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
First play is a design run. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Oh, he got 3, but he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll air it out on 3rd. They're on him again. He goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And the fair catch is made just about a yard or two short of midfield. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
18, what's up?
Now it's Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
No gain on the play.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 15.
Now Purdy. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
18, what's up?
3rd and long for him here. It's a caught. Pearsall has it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Fullback trying to power it across. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, Doesn't matter.
And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
A 21-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Saints back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. First and 10 from the 32. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Pistol snap here to Shuck. To the outside and complete to Olave. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
At the 49-yard line.
Shuck working from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So first down from the 41. Shuck with a quick toss out wide. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Running right, it's Kamara. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
From the red zone now. That one's complete over the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lead by 14. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. The Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for second down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The Saints and Tyler Shuck just about ready for their next drive. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play action, Chuck. Going all the way to the end zone here. And it is knocked away. Shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And that second down run is only going to manage a yard. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Saints up on multiple scores, and they've got the football. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Again, right side to Miller. He's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
They run it. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And that's 49ers football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Get set, get set.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
A gain of 10 yards.
1st and 10 from the 43.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback don't be upset with that 1st down, because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Completed over the middle. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. 3rd and just 2 to go.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Saker.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own
guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down, Saints.
On play action, here's Shump. Complete out to the right side. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Handoff here for Miller. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
And the Saints, first down.
Running behind center with Camara. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
All set now. First and 10.
Come on, set, let's go.
On the give, it's Miller. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Give on second to Camara. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Let's go now.
Brings up third down.
Another run for Camara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have likely locked up the win right there. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Reed now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. On second down, here's McCaffrey. He dodged the tackle. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
A gain of 4 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Going run again with McCaffrey. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Offense up to the line fast.
36-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
The gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Purdy throwing here. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And They're going to keep moving forward, Braun, down inside the opposing 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another 49er first down.
First down throw by Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints' 23-yard line.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Short pass brought in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And he goes to the hurry up here.
And the 49ers.
First down, Purdy to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. To throw again, it's Purdy. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Purdy. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. George Kittle, the touchdown. Again, it's Brock Purdy. He has it. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
22.
And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him up.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 12. First down, New Orleans.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. Middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that, that's a 9-yard gain. And this defense wants the extra stoppage before the 2-minute warning as they take a timeout, 2:05 on the clock.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Has some space inside the 15. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Here we go, shot.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's got 4 on the run. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Here we go.
They're going to pass it here. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. They're going to throw. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Purdy on 1st down. That finds Ayuk complete. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
2nd and inches.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Completed left side there to Jennings. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Cut by Jennings. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
And 7.
Now to throw. He makes the catch. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
16 yards. And the 49er first down.
And he spikes it to stop the clock just before we reach that 40-second mark. Just 40 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
3rd and 13.
To throw. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Cut out left. And they are sent off the field. Had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Sign quarterback on here. So this will win on the road for the Saints. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.